I cannot stop. Like, all I can think about right now is Alauddin. Like, Ranveer Singh's character, you guys, I'm telling you, like, I am in love. Like, he did so well. Like, woo, I can't. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell from the title of this video, I am going to give my review on Padmavaat. I'm so excited and I'm so glad that I gave this movie a chance. I actually woke up really early for this movie because it was showing at 11 a.m. and I wanted to make sure I got there on time. I had to get ready and I even did a little vlog for you guys. This movie was beautifully done. Sanjay Lee Bhansali did amazing with this movie, and we all know the controversies that are going around with this movie. We all know what the story is about and all that, you know, all the shenanigans regarding this movie. In the beginning, it made me, you know, hesitant to go see it for myself because I was like, oh my gosh, like, is this really, like, is it really bashing history? Is it, like, so bad? Like, what's going on? But then I was like, no, you know what, let me just go give this movie a chance. And when I watched the trailer, I fell in love with it. I am a big fan of Ranveer Singh, Deepika Padukone, and Shahid Kapoor. So watching this movie wasn't anything new. And I am a big fan of Sanjay Lee Bhansali movies. I've watched Ram Leela, Bajrang Mastani, Devdas. His work is amazing, and so watching this was just like everything to me. And let me tell you guys why I fell in love with this movie. First of all, Ranveer Singh's entry in this movie was everything. Like, when I tell you guys I had goosebumps, I literally had goosebumps watching that entry. It was just literally everything. I've never been in love with a villain as much as I fell in love with Ranveer Singh. I mean, he literally killed it with every scene, with every dialogue, with every action. He was perfect. Like, I loved his acting so much. I don't think I've ever seen him act as wonderfully and as magically as he did in this movie. He deserves so much praise for this because he killed it. Like, he made me hate him and love him at the same time, and that never really happens. Like, it's very rare for me to like a villain. Like, I actually wanted good things to happen to him. This was like the first time I've ever wished that for a villain. That's how good he was at just that charm that he had, his eyes, his charisma, just everything was just on point. I loved it. Deepika as Padmavaati is amazing. I mean, he couldn't have picked the perfect person for this. She did amazing. Like, literally, she was just beautiful, ethereal. I can't even say that word, but you know what I meant. She was out of this world. And her hair, I love the little wavy hair that she had going on. And just, you know, y'all know Deepika killed it. First of all, I am a big fan of hers, and watching this movie doubled it. Like, this movie just made me, like, fall in love with all three of them. Like, it was out of this world. Shahid did so well as the king, and his body, though, like, let's give credit where credit is due. He was good. He looked good, and okay. This was like Bajrang Mastani times 20, because technically, I mean, it kind of felt like a Bajrang Mastani set, but of course the storyline was so different. But I got that vibes, and you know, of course this time Ranveer Singh was the villain. But like, it was just kind of, you know, kind of that feeling to it. Like, if you watched it, you get why I'm saying this. Especially in the beginning, how Shahid met Deepika and all that stuff. You know, it was kind of like the beginning of how in Bajrang Mastani, Ranveer Singh's character met Deepika. It was kind of like that vibes to it. But it was really, really cute. When Gumar came on in the theater, you guys, I literally went bald. Like, I was gone, because first of all, it was like a few of us. There were majority of them were Indian, of course. I think I and this other girl were the only non-Indian people at the theater. It was like a few of us, like 10 people, and they were all in the back. And when Gumar came on, we were all literally like, wee! And like, with Deepika, watching it in the theater was like so different than when I watched it like on the computer screen and reacted to it for you guys. First of all, the bass in that song, it was like so much added effects, and she just looks so beautiful. I have a newfound love for that song right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm loving Gumar on a different level right now. Deepika literally looked like a goddess. I mean, now I understand why Sanjay Lee Bhansali loves her so much. I mean, she killed the heck out of that role. Like, I mean, honestly, she killed it. She killed it. She killed it. She My favorite parts was the beginning, the middle, the end. Literally, I loved all of it. I think the movie was just well done. The songs were amazing. Jim Sarb's character was just hilarious. Like, as soon as he popped up on the screen, I was like, I didn't even know he was in the movie until I watched it, obviously. But he did great being like the little sidekick to Revere. That was a fun character. I already know Jim Saab is a great actor from Nearja. He did really well as one of the terrorists, and so I know that he's like a great actor. The climax had me shook to the core. I mean, I have never watched a movie. I think the only time I felt like this was during Bahubali. That's the only time I've ever felt like this. But I was literally sitting in the theater like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? It was very intense. The music, everything was just so intense. Like, Sanjay, it's just the production, everybody involved. The movie was just beautifully done. Like, I don't know if I'm getting the words out right. I'm kind of still speechless because I don't even know what to say to kind of bring what I saw to life. Was just well orchestrated, and I think that he did well, as much as he could. He did well bringing the story of Padmavaat to light. Like I said, we all know what the story is about. If you do not, leave a little background on the story in my description box because it's too much to go into. But upon reading, the story and the history behind Padmavaat, I can definitely and confidently say that this movie tried. Like, Sanjay Lee Bhansali tried, and it breaks my heart. There are so many controversies and so many hatred and so many things going on about this movie, but I think that he definitely tried. He did well. The movie was great. I mean, I don't think anyone could have done this story and done it the way that he did. I don't think he did it any disrespectfully. I think in fact, he made Padmavaat look like a freaking goddess that she was, And I mean, for me, I think that he definitely shed light on her story in as little and as much as he can, you know what I mean? And I think that ending scene though, oh my gosh, I've never watched something and literally had my whole body was chills. Like, I was literally like just glued to the screen, and I literally could not move after all of us were sitting there. Like, it was like all 10 of us were just sitting in our seats even after the film credits rolled at the end and the music was playing, because just everything about that scene, it was so empowering, it was so powerful, it was so emotional, it was so like you can feel like it was, I don't know, it was just out of this world. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but I felt like it was really touching. That scene of Deepika's emotions and just everything, I don't want to give too much away, but if you've watched it or if you're going to watch it, you'll understand what I mean by that scene. It was just well done. I think that Sanjay Lee Bhansali literally worked hard on this, and it sucks that they're getting all that bad press and all that, bad energy and bad negativity. But I really think that, one thing that always pisses me off or like confuses me is that I wish that people would watch movies with like more open-minded. Like, there are movies that you watch and you know that, okay, this movie is crap. Like, oh my gosh, this movie sucks. But there are certain movies that you go in there and you shouldn't have like crazy expectations for a movie. Of course, no movie will ever be perfect or like oh my god. Every movie has its flaws. Padmavaat had its flaws, but I'm not gonna talk about those flaws because the good outweighed the bad. The flaws were just minor little details, maybe VFX things or just random things, but those are just mistakes. Those are just bound to happen. It can't be perfect. Even in Hollywood, there are VFX stuff that's never perfect. So I don't look at those details. I don't look at those minor little things. For me, it was the storyline. It was the impact that the story had on me. It was the ending, the beginning, the middle, the actors, and the whole production crew. The movie was just beautiful. And I really I cannot urge enough. Please go watch it if you can, if you're honored to. Funny story, when I was going to watch it, literally I was sitting in the theater and they said that the projector broke and they were like, we might not be able to watch the movie. I was literally about to cry because I was like, no, because I didn't know when I was gonna have enough time, when I was gonna have another free time to go watch this movie. I needed to watch it today. So 5 minutes later the guy was like, okay, it's back. I was like, yes. There was like everything was trying to stop me from watching this movie, but I was like, no, I am going to go watch this movie and I'm going to go watch it. And It was amazing. You guys, like, I'm not even, I can't talk. Like, I literally cannot talk enough about how great this movie was. And I just loved it. Like, I loved it. I loved it. Ranveer Singh just became like my boo. Like, he is amazing, and I love him and Deepika together. I could feel their love for each other, even though they never had scenes for together. But no, honestly though, you guys, like, I love this movie. Like, it's rare for me to really get like deep about something, and whenever I get like so deep about something, I don't talk that much. I can't really get the right words to say. But I think that the story was so beautiful, and it was empowering, and Padmavaat's story was brought to light. And I wish that many of the negative critics would give it a chance and watch it first before making an opinion, and understand that in anything, it can never be perfect. There are many things in their history books that they have brought to the movies that you watch, you're like, I wish they never touched it, or you're like, oh, okay, they messed up a little bit. But it was good enough. For me, it was good enough. I don't think it was disrespectful. You know, it's different if they would have like, you know, made Padmavaat's character like, you know, crazy. But from reading the history and from seeing the movie, honestly, I don't see anything that's like mind-blowing crazy about it that recalls for all this craziness. But then again, I personally, you know, I can't really speak on that because I'm not from there. I'm not a Rajput. I'm not, you know, I can't really speak on other people's, you know, hardships and what they hold true to them. Sometimes maybe how somebody else may feel about it is completely different from how I would feel about it, because that's not, you know, that's not a part of my history. So I guess I get it from both angles, why maybe others are offended. But whatever may be the case, I really do hope people give it a chance and just watch the movie for the beauty of it. The beauty of it. Because when I say that Ranveer Singh's performance was out of this world, I'm not even kidding. It was fantastic. Like, great. And the ending scene just, it's like forever embedded in my like, the bravery of Padmavaat and the woman of all who did that to do that is called Johar. I can't pronounce it, but to do that, that takes a lot. Like, that takes, I don't know, man, that takes a lot for someone to sacrifice themselves like that. And for me, it was just like, wow. I really want to watch this movie over again, to just watch it like with open eyes and just watch it again. I don't know, I feel like I missed on something. Like, I don't know, I feel like I needed more. That's how good it was. Whenever I feel like that, it means that the movie was good. Honestly, Padmavaat gets my vote. 5 out of 5 for me. I am not a movie critic, and it doesn't really take much to impress me. I don't really get like, I'm not picky about things I watch, so I'm very lenient when it comes to voting. But honestly, 5 out of 5 for me. It's a 5 out of 5 for me. I mean, this movie was amazing. The songs were amazing. One of my favorite songs was Sarb's character started singing to Alauddin, that song that he sang right there. I like that song. Also, the song that Alauddin was dancing to when he went back home to his place in Delhi, and he was dancing with his you know, his troops. I thought that was a great one. It reminded me of like a Bajra Mastani scene. I'm telling you, literally, this was like Bajra Mastani 2.0. But no, in all honesty, I loved it. If you get the chance, go watch it. Comment down what was your favorite scenes, what did you like about this movie, what did you not like about this movie, did you like the performance, do you think that this deserved the praise or the negativity that it's getting, what would you rate this movie? I know that's a lot of questions, but just comment down below what are your thoughts, what are your opinions and views about this movie, and let's discuss down below. I'm interested to learn even more facts, and I'm interested to just see other people's opinion about why they may have or may have not liked this movie, and what was their favorite scenes, what scenes stuck out to you. And yeah, I tried my best not to spoil it too much like I usually do in all my reviews, but this is as much as I can muster up for you guys without like going crazy or getting emotional, because that last scene was just, I literally teared up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, teared up. like I was like, what? Like I still can't believe it to this day. Like, wow. Yes, comment down below your opinions, and I can't wait to film more videos for you guys. I've been a little busy for the past couple of days, so I couldn't really film for you guys, but I hope you guys like this video, and yeah, I look forward to filming more videos and more reviews for you guys. I still have reviews of movies that I've watched I need to film for you guys. So yes, until next time guys, Padmavaat gets a yes. It's a yes for me. It's a good time. Go watch it. Take your friends, take your mom, take your dad, take your family. It's a family friendly movie. You will love it, you will enjoy it. But anyways guys, boom. Hope you had a good one. Bye. Mwah.